Lake Clarke Gardens is a 55 and over community featuring an array of amenities. Whether you're sunning by our heated pools, working out in our fitness center, walking along the lake, or just relaxing in your unit, you're sure to find ways to enjoy your life here. This video serves to highlight our association rules. More information is found in the Lake Clarke Gardens Rules and Regulations document that has been given to you. Be sure to read it carefully and become familiar with our expectations. We want our community to offer a congenial and pleasant experience for everyone. If you have any questions or concerns, make a note on the provided paper. Your host will be happy to provide you with additional information at the end of this presentation. As a measure of security, fob keys, or simply fobs, are needed to access common areas on the property. They're given out by the office to unit owners. If there's also a second registered permanent occupant, a second fob will be issued. Owners whose Lake Clarke Gardens accounts are delinquent will have their fob privileges suspended. Please be advised that there is a $50 charge for lost or stolen fob keys. Renters and guests may obtain fobs with a $100 deposit, refundable when the fob is returned.
Speaking of guests, please keep in mind that Lake Clarke Gardens is a 55 and over community. The bylaws state that guests may reside in the unit in the absence of the owner for no more than 30 days in a 12-month period, provided that at least one adult is over 55. Otherwise, the owner must be present and the 30-day restriction still applies. Remember, all overnight guests must be registered in the office if a vehicle is to be parked on Lake Clarke Gardens property, and the vehicle must display a temporary parking permit on the rearview mirror.
You'll learn very quickly that Lake Clarke Gardens is a social community. With a lot of activities to choose from, you're sure to find something to enjoy, from dinner dances and shows, craft and sport groups, even a leisurely dinner before bingo. Lake Clarke Gardens even has its own bus to take you shopping or out to lunch. Be sure to check out the monthly newsletter for more information. Activities are also posted on your building's bulletin board and on Channel 63. All owners are encouraged to attend the monthly board meetings to know what's going on in your community. Aside from activities, you'll find plenty of ways to get involved. Our volunteers make Lake Clarke Gardens a wonderful place to be. No matter what your interests are, you're sure to find some way to contribute. Get involved. Be an active member of Lake Clarke Gardens. Owners may rent their unit, but only after owning it for 2 years. Units may be rented for a minimum of 3 months consecutively and a maximum of 6 months consecutively in any 12-month period. Prior to the renter staying in the unit, the owner must register the renter in the Lake Clarke Gardens office. The screening committee must approve the renter, and the renter must have completed orientation before the unit may be occupied. As a reminder, renters must register their vehicles with the office and display a parking permit on the rearview mirror. Units may not be subleased, nor may individual rooms be rented or leased.
Lake Clarke Gardens is a pet-free community. As cute as they may be, pets are not allowed on Lake Clarke Gardens property at any time. Be sure to inform your renters and guests of this policy. Accommodations will be made for documented service animals. Contact the office for details. For your convenience, each floor has a coin-operated washer and dryer for the residents on that floor. If your machine is out of order, you may use the laundry on another floor, but be sure to report the non-working machine to the office. Out of respect for your neighbors, laundry must be done after 7 a.m. and the last load must be in before 8 p.m. No laundry may be hung on railings. Large, heavy items such as rugs are not allowed in the washer. The washers and dryers are for the use of our residents only. Use by anyone outside of Lake Clarke Gardens is prohibited.
First floor residents use the dumpster in the trash room located by the elevator. Upper floors have a trash chute. Don't try to force large items into the chute. Bring them down to the first floor. All bags must be securely tied and placed into the dumpster. Renovation materials may not be put in there. See your orientation packet for more details.
Lake Clarke Gardens participates in Palm Beach County's recycling program. Bins are located on the first floor of each building. Blue bins are for glass and plastic. Yellow bins are for paper and cardboard. Recycled material is picked up once each week. Please remember to flatten cardboard and don't put food, styrofoam, or plastic bags into the recycle bins. See your information packet for more details.
Pool hours are from 7 a.m. until 10 p.m. Fobs will not work before 7 or after 10. For safety reasons, food and glass are not permitted in the immediate pool area. Smoking is not allowed anywhere in the pool area. The complete list of rules are posted at each pool and also in the Lake Clarke Gardens Rules and Regulations. Gentlemen are expected to wear a shirt at all times outside of the pool area. A top must be worn over bathing suits when going to and from the pool. For your safety, appropriate footwear must be worn at all times outside of the immediate pool area.
All unit owners must register their vehicles with the office and obtain a vehicle registration sticker like the one shown here. 2 vehicles per unit may be registered, but only one will have an assigned parking spot. The other one will have to park in a guest spot. For security reasons, backing into parking places is prohibited. Renters and overnight guests must register their vehicle with the office and obtain a tag to be placed on the rear view mirror of the vehicle. Failure to comply may result in the vehicle being towed at the owner's expense.
Commercial or work vehicles, trucks with diesel engines may not be parked overnight on the condominium property. RVs, motorhomes, trailers, truck campers, boats, self-contained or mobile homes, dual axle or semi-trucks, vehicles with elevated bodies or oversized tires, or large vehicles that take up more than one parking place are not allowed to park on the property at any time. If these vehicles need to be parked, written approval must be obtained from the Lake Clarke Gardens Management Office, and the vehicle shall only be parked in a designated area. Pickup truck beds must be empty or covered with an acceptable tonneau cover. Please be advised that motorcycles, mopeds, or scooters are not allowed on the property at any time. Of course, exceptions will be made for vehicles that have been modified to accommodate handicapped drivers. If you notice any item around your building of a routine, non-emergency nature that might need the attention of our maintenance staff, go to the office and fill out a work order request. You can also fill one out online at the Lake Clarke Gardens website. Please don't call the office for work orders. Due to staffing restraints, the office staff is unable to fill out requests for you. Also, it's important to have a written record of your request, so there will be documentation of its completion.
Basic cable is included in your monthly maintenance fee. Cable boxes are provided free of charge and are available at the nearest Comcast location. All personal items must be stored inside your unit. There is an electrical room on each floor, but by order of the fire marshal, nothing is to be stored in there. There is also a common storage unit in each building to be used for building holiday decorations. Personal items may not be stored in these units, as Lake Clarke Gardens cannot be responsible for lost or stolen items. For safety and security reasons, Please remember that nothing may be kept on walkways.
All unit owners must supply the office with a set of working keys to your unit. These will only be used in case of an emergency. Owners who fail to comply are subject to fines and suspension of fob privileges. If you are away for 30 days or more and have a vehicle parked on Lake Clarke Gardens property, you must leave a set of keys to that vehicle on your kitchen counter or with the person who watches your unit so it can be moved if necessary. You should receive mailbox keys from the previous owner. Mailboxes are located on the first floor near the elevator. If you wish to change the lock, the mail person can assist you. You need to obtain casualty insurance as well as liability insurance at your own expense. This insurance is needed to cover whatever LCG does not protect, including the contents of your unit. The policy should not be less than $100,000.
The Covenant Enforcement Committee accepts and investigates alleged violations of Lake Clarke Gardens policies and procedures. Forms to report violations are available in the office. The names of those who file complaints are never revealed. If you observe a violation, report it to the committee for investigation to help keep Lake Clarke Gardens a safe, strong community.
All unit owners pay a monthly maintenance fee. This fee covers water and sewer, basic cable TV, regular building maintenance, regular common area maintenance, trash and recycling pickup, and normal day-to-day upkeep of Lake Clarke Gardens. There will be special assessments from time to time. Repairs must be made to common areas in the buildings. There's a common area reserve account built into your monthly maintenance fee to help cover the cost. When that reserve does not fully cover the needed repair, a special assessment will be levied. Assessments can range from a few dollars to a few $1,000s in extreme cases. Some buildings have elected to have a building reserve fund. Building reserves are voted on by the unit owners in each building. Check with your building rep for reserve status of your building. When a building does not have enough money in a reserve account or does not have a reserve account to pay for repairs, a special assessment will be applied. Each unit owner pays assessments on a percentage basis. See your information packet for a list of possible assessments.
Unit owners are responsible for electricity, telephone and internet, air conditioning and heating, and everything from the painting of walls to everything within those walls, including plumbing connected to sinks, toilets, and water heaters, kitchen cabinets, all flooring, showers and tubs, light fixtures and bulbs, outside doors, and screening and enclosures on patios and balconies. See your packet for more information.
When you plan to make any modification to your unit, with the exception of interior painting of walls, you must have the work approved by the Architectural Committee before you begin work. If approved, you'll be given a permit to display in your window during construction. For the safety of the community, any plumbing or electrical work must be done by a licensed contractor. For the consideration of your neighbors, flooring on upper floors requires soundproofing material to be applied before installing the flooring. Starting work without a permit may result in fines. Your packet includes complete instructions and an application. If you're going away for the summer or leaving your unit unoccupied for an extended period of time, you must prepare it. First of all, notify the office that you're leaving. Make arrangements to have your unit checked on a regular basis. A friend might do this for you, or Lake Clarke Gardens can do it for a nominal fee. Whoever checks your unit must fill out a checklist card and turn it into the office each time the unit is inspected. Cards are available in the office. Do not turn your air conditioner off. South Florida's summer humidity allows mold to grow and spread very quickly. Remove everything from your porch or balcony in preparation for hurricane season. Turn your water off and seal your toilets with plastic wrap. Be sure to see your information for complete details. And finally, remember, this is only an overview. There's a lot more information in your packet. Please take the time to read and become familiar with its contents. It's intended to make Lake Clarke Gardens a safe, enjoyable place for everyone.